Sugar isn't winning because you're weak. It's winning because it was designed to. Those late night cravings, the I'll start again Monday promises, the guilt spiral after dessert, none of that means you're broken. It means sugar is doing exactly what it was created to do, keep you hooked. The good news, once you understand how it all works, you can break free in just 5 days without relying on willpower. So today I'm going to show you, 1, why cravings spike and what you can actually do to calm it down. 2, how to get through the first 2 to 5 days without feeling awful. 3, the simple 10-minute ritual that can break the dessert cycle for good. And 4, the 2 mindset strategies for quitting that work surprisingly well, especially if you failed before. And to make this all easier, I've put together a free guide called Fuel Your Metabolism, a fat loss guide for midlife women. Inside, you'll learn the exact food swaps and that calm cravings fast, how to build simple meals that leave you full, and how to try intermittent fasting without burnout. You can download it right now using the link in the description. Now let's get into it. First, let's clear something up. When you cut back on sugar, your body goes through withdrawal. Now, that's not a failure, that's physiology. Some women say it feels like the flu. You get headaches, irritability, and low energy. But that's normal, it passes. And I'll show you how to make it easier. But first, let's get clear on what counts as sugar. If it tastes sweet on your tongue, it goes into the trash. Candy, chocolate, desserts, pastries, cereals, sweetened yogurts, sodas, and coffee drinks. You know those Starbucks ones, right? Even honey, maple, agave, and coconut sugar. They all trigger the same loop. Refined carbs that turn into mush in your mouth is the same story, such as white bread, crackers, chips, and muffins. Now, whole fruit, that stays in, but in measured portions. Fruit juice, basically soda with vitamins, treated like a dessert. Here is the mind shift that works. You're not quitting forever. You're just winning today. Just for today. No added sugar. Nothing with sugar in the top 3 ingredients. The kitchen closes 3 hours before bed, and that is the just for today rule. It quiets the mental negotiations. It's a short bridge your willpower can actually cross. It's a quick question for you. Are you a all or nothing, or are you one that does better with small planned windows? I would like you to drop a comment and say all in or window, one of the two. And I'd love to know how your brain works on this stuff. So let's talk about why the first 2 to 5 days can feel rough and how to fix it. When you quit sugar, insulin drops. Your kidneys flush out salt and water. That's what causes the headaches, fatigue, and crankiness. Now, the fix is quite simple. Drink more water, add electrolytes daily, or you can use a pinch of sea salt in water. Do this for the first 3 to 5 days. It is a game changer. Light walking does help as well. Think movement as medicine, not as punishment. Now, let's talk cravings. The fastest way to win. Make the right food easier to eat than the wrong food. Here is a ladder that you can copy. The tier 1 is rotisserie chicken, a box of greens, olive oil, and a pinch of sea salt. It'll take you about 60 seconds. Tier 2, canned salmon or sardines over greens, 90 seconds. Tier 3, leftover chicken turned into a quick chicken salad. That'll take you about 5 minutes. When real food is faster than junk, you win the 9 p.m. decision without a battle. You know those late night snacks, right, that you want to eat? And please get the sugar bombs out of your house. If others in your home still want them, fine. Quarantine that stuff in one cabinet on a high shelf in a clear bin, somewhere that you won't open. Now, that's not a weakness. That is smart design. Evenings, are they your danger zone? Try this ritual. Brew peppermint or ginger tea before dinner. After dinner, you brush your teeth, and then you sip your tea slowly. If a craving hits, do 2 minutes of box breathing, which is inhaling for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Most cravings fade within 10 minutes when you give your body a chance to reset. Now, if chewing gum helps, use it. But pay attention. For some it helps, and for others it keeps that sweet loop alive. If you want less sweet, not more, still hanging on to sugar in your coffee, well, you can step it down. Day 1 to 3, cut your usual sugar in half. Day 4, switch to cinnamon, cream, or monk fruit. And your taste buds will adjust faster than you think, especially once you're off that sugar roller coaster. Now let's talk meals. Because eat less and move more, well, it does backfire pretty hard. Constant nibbling keeps insulin and cravings both quite high. You'll feel better when you eat real meals. Build each plate around the following: protein, fiber, healthy fats. Now, I want you to think of beans, lentils, berries, veggies, seeds, salmon, mackerel, flax, chia, olive oil, avocado, eggs, nuts, magnesium-rich foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, even dark chocolate. Yes, a little dark chocolate can help as long as it's planned, not reactive. So, should you quit sugar completely or just have a little? Well, there's no right answer. That's why I give women 2 options, and most people are surprised by which one works better for them. So let's talk about the first path, clean break. If sweet tastes lights up your cravings, going all in might actually be easier. Path number 2, controlled windows. 1 small treat at the set time each day, like a little square of chocolate with your coffee. Well, that's it. So no guesswork and no food guilt. But pick your lane, all in or a small window per day. Give it 2 weeks and then adjust based on what actually works for you. We're all different. Now, an optional structure is the timing ladder. Start with the kitchen closed 3 hours before bed, and then try a 12-12, which is 12 hours eating and 12 hours not, or maybe a 14-10 or a 16-8. This isn't about starving, it's about creating structure that your hormones can trust. And if you sleep or stress is already off, stick with the 12-12 and focus on real food first. Now, what about sugar substitutes? They're a bridge, they're not a forever plan. For some, they reduce cravings. For others, they keep the sweet loop alive. So ask yourself, does it satisfy or does it spark more cravings? And it's not about shame, it's just feedback. Now, here's something most people miss. Quitting sugar can poke at your emotions. Yep. And it's not just cutting sweets. You are letting go of a coping tool. You can sometimes feel like it's grief or restlessness or even sadness. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you need replacements. Hot tea or a walk, a shower, a voice message to a friend, or 5 minutes of journaling. These sugar-free rituals can help calm your nervous system down without the crash. 2 quick questions for you. When are your cravings the loudest? The morning, afternoon, or evening? What's your best stopper? Tea, brushing, apple cider vinegar, water, or gum? Drop a combo in the comments. I read them all, and your answers shape the next video. Now, if you've relapsed before, you're in good company. You didn't fail, you just woke up to an old loop. Here's how to shut it down. Go 24 hours clean today, not Monday. You hydrate, you add electrolytes, you eat full meals, and you use the evening ritual. Get to bed early, because day 2 does get easier. Day 3, you start to feel steady again. And if the cravings come back in week number 2, that's normal. Don't freak out about it. Use your tools, they work. And if you're in your 60s or 70s, or you're dealing with mobility limits, well, what do? Forget about being perfect. Aim for consistent. Just 20 minutes a day of walking or light strength exercises can calm those cravings down and lower stress. It all connects. Quick recap. sugar hides in drinks, cereals, breads, and more. Water and electrolytes help ease withdrawals. Real meals reduce cravings. Pick your lane, a clean break or controlled window. Make good food faster than junk. Have a nighttime ritual by brushing your teeth, drinking tea, or breathing. Step down the sugar in your coffee. And if you do slip, reset fast with a clean 24-hour window. These steps are simple, but they do work. Stick with them, and the cravings will fade. You'll feel more clear-headed, more steady, and more in control of your body again. Oh, and one last reminder. If you want everything we just covered, plus some meal ideas and some food swaps, grab the free guide, Fuel Your Metabolism, a fat loss guide for midlife women. Now, it is linked below, and it's the perfect next step. And if you found this video helpful, you will going to love the video right over here.